All right, guys, good morning. What's up, everybody? Hello, hi, welcome in. How is everyone? What is going on, guys? Guess who's back? Guess who's live? Back after a day? Dude, did y'all miss me? Guys, what's up? What's up? Guess who's back? Guess who's live? Welcome in, welcome in. Another day, another stream. You guys already know who's back. Welcome in, Zonex. What's up, dude? Guys, yesterday I took a day off, unexpected day off, dude. It wasn't supposed to be a day off, to be honest, but yeah, it was like an unexpected day off, dude. And that's because my AC wasn't working, dude. Like the other day, I thought I had some problems with my AC. It wasn't like doing much cooling, right? So I had to get it checked. I got it checked. It's still like getting repaired or whatever, but in the meantime, I got myself a new AC yesterday. I took a day off, went outside, got myself a new AC, had it installed and everything, and now like I have a new AC right on top of my head, dude, blowing cold air into my like head and face. So yeah, I'm finally back. Possibly longer streams on YouTube and Twitch too, man, because even if it's like, you know, like 1 p.m, even if it's like afternoon, I can still stream for as long as I want, and as much as I want. So yeah, dude, this is like the best AC placement, dude. Like right on top of your head, you know, blowing colder into my, like right on top of my face and head, dude. The colder the room, the hotter the shots. Like, you know what I mean? AC real win. I dropped a picture in my Discord, guys, if you guys want to check it out. I still have to take the stickers and everything off of that, because like the workers, they just put it up and then we had to test it. So we did that, working really good, amazing. And now I can like take everything off. Welcome in, Kuba. Could you please turn on subscriber only? But yeah, still using code 121. That's what's up, man. Anyways, guys, it will be a longer stream because I have to compensate for like last night. That was an unexpected day off. I will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow. Well, usually Saturday night for you guys or Sunday morning for me is my day off, right? But I will be like, you know, just because I wasn't able to stream like yesterday, to compensate that, I will be going live tomorrow as well. Sounds good? We'll be live tomorrow as well, and then on top of that, you guys should be able to catch me live on Twitch too. No, going on strike today. Justice for unpaid workers, dude. For some reason, I don't know why, I can't do it, dude. Guys, I feel like the lighting is too bright, isn't it? Is it just me? Does it look good, or should I turn the brightness down? It won't actually let me, dude. I don't know. I can't do that. Like I can show it on stream. Hold on, let me show you guys. Wait, it's not sensitive information, right? I don't think it is. All right, watch this, guys. I click on customization. I put it on. Oh, you guys can see it. Subscribers, any duration, right? I click save. It doesn't change. It changes saved. It doesn't do anything though. Yeah, I've tried it so many times. I don't know why, man. Like I put it on subs. I click save. Ever since they came out with this new update, it's been like this, dude. Like I can't do it on PC. I can't do it. Like I can't put on subscriber only on PC, and I can't even do it on phone. No, dude, I have refreshed it. That's not, it was like, it used to be good earlier. I would just do this and click save, and then it would put it on subscriber only, and it would show that in the chat that it's 121 turn or a mod turned on subscriber only, right? It doesn't do that no more, dude. It's on. We got it. Oh, okay. What's up, Polar? Welcome in. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Dude, it's so quiet, dude. This AC is much quieter than my older one. Because my older one was like a portable AC that used to sit like right next to me, right on the left side. But it was a little like, it was much louder than the AC that I have on right now. Because it's like the wall mounted like split AC. It's better in a lot of ways. But anyways, guys, I've been slacking this week, dude. This week has been chaotic to say the least. I'm still going back and forth. Kuba, you're not gonna believe it, guys. I'm still going back and forth because of my laptop and stuff, dude. I'm always in and out of my house, right? I'm working on a couple of other things too, and I'm busy with my family, right? So dude, this week has been chaotic to say the least. And on top of that, my AC stopped working, so I had to get a new one. And I'm still in and out with my like computer store and stuff, right, with the guy. So yeah, guys, he's ignoring me. I'm not ignoring you, Polar. Hold on, let me go up. Juan, my montage is uploaded. Okay. I'll look at it. Wait, is that the one you paid someone to like edit it, or is that like, did you do it yourself? I paid them. Okay, now I definitely gotta check it out, dude. How much did you pay them, first of all? No way, brother stole my poker face idea, dude. Poker face montage. I gotta check it out. Give me 1 second. Let me complete the shit that I was talking about, and then we'll do it, okay? So on we got, okay, just buy the fucking thing, dude. I would. Here's the thing, dude. I was supposed to buy, I gave them like, I did a whole bunch of research, right? I came down to one laptop that I was like 100% comfortable getting with, right? Or like spending my money on. I told them that get me that one arranged, right? They said it will take 2 or 3 days. That laptop, they hit me back 2 days later, and he said that it's out of stock. And it's like, because there's some problems going on with the customs in Pakistan, new shipment is kind of like delayed. So they're not sure when the new shipment would arrive, right? I looked all throughout in other stores too, like the best stores that we have, right, in the city. Every single one of them told me the same thing, that there's problems with the shipments. So because of that, we can't really order the laptop that you've ordered, because all the gaming laptops, all the high-end fancy laptops are imported, right? So we have to wait for either the shipments or just get whatever that's available in the stock, right? They told me a couple of like different models that are available in the stock. I don't like most of them, dude. Like, dude, I'm such a picky person, and I don't like most of them. I came down to 2 laptops that I really needed, right? Or like I wanted, or I could spend, I'm comfortable spending my money on, right? One of them was out of stock. And then he texted me, he hit me back like 2 days later, and he was like, yo, instead of that, I have this laptop that he sent me pictures and the specs on my WhatsApp, right? And it was like, yo, instead of that, I can arrange this. If you like it, look at it. It's a little bit on the bigger side, but it's like one of the best laptops that you can find. And I said, okay, cool. I went through like, the different like reviews and shit like that, right? I said, okay, I'll hit you back in 24 hours, right? I texted him the next day, and for some reason he said that he replied back to me after like a couple of hours, right? So he said, okay, that's confirmed. If you really want that, I can get that arranged. So give me like 2 or 3 days and I'll have that arranged. I said, okay, cool. Dude, I went back 2 days later to meet him in store because I was in the city, right? I called him and I was like, yo, what's the update? He told me a couple of things. He said, okay, I'm like right around the corner, so I'll just visit you in store. He said, okay, cool. I went there, we had a little chat. Guess what, dude? the model that I told him to like, you know, have the range and everything, that one ran out of stock too. So I told him 2 different models, right? First one was out of stock. I told him second one that was still in stock, right? And I told him give me 24 hours so I can watch reviews and make my mind, and if I like it, I'll buy it, right? Next day I hit him up, yo, get that shit arranged, I love it, right? That one ran out of stock too, dude. Like, what am I supposed to? And now there's like a third option that he gave me, which is Lenovo, and I'm not a huge fan of like their design language, dude. Like, dude, I'm such a picky person. If I don't like everything in that laptop, like I would just like hold it off, not spend my money on that, right? So the problem is not the laptop itself. If I was somewhere else, I would have had like way more options, dude. Because I know in bigger stores and countries, they're like there's like a whole bunch of like what's it called, display laptops and stuff, right? Like you can have a look, you can see what you like, and they usually have return policies too. The thing is, we don't have return policies, dude. Once you spend the money, once you buy whatever laptop you buy, there's no return or exchange policy in that. So you can't really do that. Once you make the decision, you're stuck with it for like, dude, it's not being a baby, it's just being a picky person, dude. And that's just is the case in like whatever I do, man. It's annoying. It's not a good life, but it is what it is. Honestly, I'm not even bad, dude. I would rather like call it off and wait until the new shipment arrives, or just like get something that I don't like. Right? Dude, imagine spending hundreds of dollars, thousands, dude, and then I still don't like broccoli, bro. Who likes broccoli, bro? Like, bro. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, okay, 2 best of the best options, right? There's other options too. There's much cheaper options too, right? With almost the same specs. Dude, let me count. Let me do the conversion in dollars, dude. I can get the same spec model, like the same laptop with the same specs, right? And I would have to pay possibly about like $300 cheaper, dude. Like $300 to $350 cheaper. Like I can get the same laptop with the same specs, and you know, there's other brands that cost $300 to $350 cheaper for the same exact thing, but they sacrifice in like the build quality, dude. So, dude, coming from MacBooks, the build quality has to be top notch. If it's like some bulky ass, lame ass plastic body laptop, dude, I'm not taking it anywhere, bro. So it has to be like, you know, good, sturdy. The build quality has to be top notch. Because like most of the Windows laptops, they're not that good made. Like the build quality is just not there, unless you spend, you know, decent amount of money and it's like a decent laptop, decent brand, stuff like that. Most of them you can buy like, you know, $1,000 laptop, not even like a $700-800 laptop should be able to run games. They should. $800-900 laptops, they usually have 4050 and stuff like that, which is not bad, but the problem is just, you know, the build quality is not there, because they put everything in like the specs, but they do nothing with like the build quality, dude. Not gonna be throwing that thing around. Shit doesn't need to be a Nokia 30. Dude, it's not that. It's just when you have like a good build quality laptop, it's just not only its peace of mind, it just feels good in hand too. You know, it feels good when you take it wherever you want. You're not scared that, you know, a panel would fall off, shit would get dented or whatever. Like, look at the MacBooks, dude. Everything is made out of one singular body, dude. Like, look at this. You just can't, in terms of build quality, you just cannot match this, dude. So the problem is coming from this and getting like a bulky ass plastic laptop. It's just a down. It's not an upgrade, dude. Like with this thing is like built like a tank. And it feels really good in the hand too. Sturdy, dude. There's no flex in the body. There's no like, you know, rattling parts. None of that. It's just one solid piece of metal and it's just built to last, dude. It doesn't bend, you know. And it's really good, whether you're keeping it in your backpack, you know, shoulder bag, you're taking it with you, or it's just sitting on your lap, whatever the case may be, dude. It's really good. Like unmatched build quality, dude. So coming from this and getting like something like this is mostly like plastic, dude. And Victus is not even bad. It's like one of the cheapest laptops that you can buy that can actually game. They do come with 3050s, 4050s, 4060s, 4070s, but it's plastic, dude. I've seen it in person too, because they had it, and I hold it, and dude, it wasn't, the build quality is just not there, dude. So most of the laptops, they're like made out of plastic. There's like the tough gaming ones too. Asus Tough Gaming, something like this. These are somewhat good, but they have flex in their body. They're not that well made because they've saved the cost on like the materials that they've used. These go up to like 4070s, dude. But again, dude, it's like they have terrible screen. The screen is just stuck at 1080p, and on top of that, which I'm willing to make the sacrifice because I've seen so many laptops, dude, you can spend $2,000 and you're still gonna get like a 1080p screen. Like, it's so freaking dumb, dude. Like, I don't know why Windows is so stuck on like 1080p screens. 90% of laptops that you would find, they still have a 1080p screen, dude. Like, what is this? Like 2011, bro? Dude, my laptop from my old 10-year-old 2014 MacBook had like a 2K screen, dude. And my new one, the one that I currently have, that one has an even better screen. And these laptop, they have 1080p screen and like stuck at 300 nits. Dude, why is it still 300 nits, dude? You're the type of guy to not eat burgers because it has pickles. I don't really mind pickles, dude. Tomatoes, I have a problem with. I don't like. Specifically, every single time I tell them, take the tomatoes out, or just don't put it in there. Like, you know, in like Subway or whatever. But yeah, dude, I've like a while ago, I had this HP laptop, which was like all plastic body laptop. Use that for a couple of years and everything starts falling off, dude. I'm not kidding, bro. So I've had dealt with like cheaper laptops too, right? So the problem with these, you can keep them for like 2 years and the whole thing would start rattling, dude. The plastic is just not a premium material, dude. And when you're paying like you know, like almost $2,000 for a laptop, that shit needs to be top notch. Like, you know, there's so many like cheaper options that I could go for, but it's just the build quality, and 90% of them are just dog shit, dude. Like, dude, the one that they're recommending me is like or like the one that's currently available, it's Legion 5, this, which dude, I don't like the design language of this thing, dude. It's good. Number one, it's like built like a tank, right? This is one of the better build qualities because like Legion laptops are their like top of the line gaming laptops. So these are really good. But the problem is I don't like their design language, dude. I don't like the layout of their keyboard. I don't like their trackpad. I don't like the overall aesthetic of this laptop, dude. They're almost done. Polar, I'm stuck, dude. I've been like, I would have spent, you know, I would have spent my money and like went to grab a laptop like 2 weeks ago. It's been in the process for like 2 weeks, but it's just, there's not a lot of like options available, man. And the ones that are available are usually like not as good. Every laptop breaks. Dude, it's not about breaking. If you like throw it on the ground, of course it would break, right? But there's a difference between a premium laptop and like a cheap plastic body laptop, dude. It's just the difference is night and day. Look, so like coming from a MacBook, I'm already like sacrificing portability, the weight, and like a whole bunch of stuff, dude. And the screen quality too. The screen is bad in these laptops, not as good as the MacBook that I have. The weight, much more than my laptop that I have. So, and the build quality too. So I don't know. They recommended me G16. This laptop is really good, dude. This laptop is really good. One of the best that Asus makes. But it's like a big chunkiest laptop too. The screen has 5 less. Dude, it's not a 5. MacBooks have 500. These have barely 300, dude. I've seen reviews. Most of them, they claim that they have 300 nits of brightness. Most of them do not even have 300, dude. It's 280. Less than half. Like what? Like how do you go from like 550 to 600 when you have like HDR on, right? To like less than 300 nits of brightness, bro. It's insane. They claim 300 and plus it's like IPS 1080p full HD display, dude. And that one has a 2K display. So I don't know. There's like a lot of sacrifices to be made, but it's just for the dedicated card and like the performance that we have. What's your budget? Dude, I was hoping that I would have to spend possibly like sell my MacBook Pro. Maybe put like $500 in and get like a new laptop. That is not the case. In that price range, I'm looking at like HP Victus and stuff, dude. That's like, they're just not good. You know, remember the HP one that I showed? It's like a cheap quality one. Dude, not 500. My budget itself is not 500, dude. I'm selling my MacBook Pro. That one is going for like, they said they would adjust it for like 750. 750 that, 500 this. That's, I'm looking at like 13 to 1400 laptops. So yeah. 13 to 1400, but I've gone through like so many laptops and the different price ranges and stuff. As of right now, I'm pushing my budget to like as close to like 2000, dude, because I'm not getting anything good in like the price range that I initially had in mind. Because I don't know, like Windows, most of them have like terrible build quality, and you know the screen is not good, build quality is bad, speakers are horrible, dude, unusable, bro. I don't know, it's stupid. So currently, like if I want like a good decent laptop, I'm, you know, getting closer to like spending 2000. But I mean, if it lasts me like for the next 2 years, then it should be worth it, dude. It should be really good. It's just, if you spend your money, dude, it has to be an upgrade. Like, it's stupid to spend like $2,000 and it's like not even an upgrade from like your previous laptop. It's like a downgrade, right? In a lot of different ways. Steam sale, dude. I'm not even looking at sales on Steam, bro. I already have like 100 games that I have to play. Battlefront, I saw Battlefront was on sale too for like $2 or $3 or something. Well, if you're $1 short, I'll send you a bag of pennies that it is exactly 1. I'm okay, bro. Thank you for that. Yo, interesting skins, bro. I don't know, like, dude, I wasn't expecting most of these laptops to be like that bad, dude. And I told them that I'm comfortable getting the G14 or G16. Both of them are not in stock. So now I kind of have to wait or settle for like a 4060 Lenovo Legion 5. And I just don't like the design language, dude. I think it looks dumb. It looks stupid. Bro, their designers probably spent months coming up with their design, and I'm like, yo, it looks dumb, bro. It looks stupid. Like, look at this, dude. Imagine you're sitting at a coffee shop with like this big chungus of a laptop, dude. I don't know. It does not, dude. It doesn't look good. At a distance, up close, this laptop is not attractive looking at all. Not to me, at least. I don't know. They have the 7i whatever, which is somewhat better, but most of them have like pretty much the exact same design language. I see new issue, dude. I think you would settle for everything, for like anything, Kuba. I think you're like you're not looking at outside of your laptop. Yeah, but dude, the thing you buy, it matters a lot. It's like if you buy a car, dude, you're gonna look at the design too, right? If you're spending, let's say $40,000-$50,000 on a car, it has to have a good, decent looking design, right? You're not gonna spend $40,000-$50,000 on like a bum ass car, dude, that looks like it came out in 2004, right? It doesn't make sense. So if you're spending premium money for like good specs and everything, it has to have like a decent looking design. This one, I think, me personally, I think this laptop has like a much better design. How much is that, dude with a bandana? Bro, I don't know how much that is. I'm not in Iran, dude. That's not my currency, but Iranian, right? Dude, I don't even know how much is the like conversion rate. That's what, probably like not even $100. Oh my god, dude. What? I mean, I knew it's bad. I didn't know it was this bad. That's insane, dude. Bro, that's crazy. I'm okay, dude with the bandana. Thank you for the offer though. That's different because people see your car all the time. Ain't nobody gonna... Dude, I'm getting a laptop because it's portable. I can bring it with me anywhere I want, dude. And on top of everything, I don't care when people look at it. I'm going to be the one looking at it every day of the week. So like, how do you go from like a fancy premium laptop that is amazing sturdy build quality, right? All metal body, amazing speakers, amazing screen, right? To like a bum ass looking laptop, dude. It doesn't make sense just because it has a 4070, 4060, bro. No, I can't justify it to myself, dude. I see that as a downgrade. Like, that's just how it is. Unless they have the laptop has every single thing that I need or want, I'm just not getting it. There's like two options. They have the Zephyrus G16. This is like, as in terms of like Windows, this is like the MacBook of Windows laptops, dude. This is like top of the line premium, like kind of like, it's not apples to apples, but like it's like the closest comparison that we can get. This is like their Asus top of the line best laptop that they make. If you're coming from like a MacBook, this is like MacBook in terms of like gaming laptops. The build quality, dude, it comes with an OLED screen, 2K, you know, really sturdy glass. What's it called? Trackpad. Speakers are amazing, really good. Dude with the banana, thank you for the 42,000 Riel or whatever that was, dude. Don't spend it all in one place. All right, I'll try my best, dude. That will go towards a great cause. Thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate it. That's funny. He's not gonna. He's gonna stop streaming soon because OBS will release an update he finds ugly. Yeah. Dude, I don't look at this. Tell me this guy doesn't look higher quality, more premium than like that bum ass Legion laptops, dude. Look at this. Like, would you rather look at something that looks like this, a good aluminum build, amazing build quality, top-notch speakers, OLED monitor, like OLED screen, right? Or that bum-ass 1080p Legion laptop, dude. Like a bulky-ass laptop, dude. Like, I would rather sacrifice a little bit of performance for like overall portability, less weight, and like better designed. Why am I on European thing? Baby O with that one? I don't know, dude. I have not seen. I'm trying to think. When was the last time I saw a baby oil, dude? It's been years, dude. I don't even know like how much they go for. Probably less than $1. Oh, I don't know. Maybe more than that. Oh, dude, Polar, I'm pretty sure I would look at this, dude. Look how good it looks. Right? And then try to remember like what that, I mean, this one is not as premium, but this one has better cooling and it can draw more power. So this one performs better, dude. But like this, I mean, this one has like, it's like a, you know, like a much sleek, slimmer design. So it can't draw as much power, so it's, you know, it produces more heat. So yeah. But this one has like, you know, better cooling system and stuff. So of course it's like heavier and thicker too. No, look at his laptop instead, bro. Polar, I'm pretty. Do you want me to look at it without the music? Because I'm pretty sure I would get copyrighted if I play Poker Face. Pretty sure that's how YouTube works. Hold on, let me pull up chat. Give me 1 second. All right. You can mute it. Okay. Dude, I low-key... All right, give me 1 second. Wait, guys, let me know if this works. Give me 1 second. Hold on, I gotta monitor myself. Guys, tell me if I mute this. Let me know if you can still hear like the music or not. Yo, this is crazy, dude. 20 for this, I think it's worth it, man. Dude, I think 20 for that. That one was a much, like, you know, well edited montage than your previous one. Remember the, I think, what was it, like Glock in my lap? But there's like another one that you had. You had like something else, dude. And I think you paid like 15 or 20 for that too. Low-key, I think you got, oh, you removed it, okay. I think you got scammed off of that, off of that one, dude. This one, it looks like, you know, someone with some sort of experience like edited this. It looks good. It's much better. And you can see your shots too. I think that last one did like way over edited shit, dude. All right. Without him talking. No, dude, I have the Go XLR, so I only have one source of audio in my OBS, dude. It's like much easier. You don't have to like look at different what's it called? Like audio sources. I only have one audio source set up because earlier, oh my, dude, I'm in a game. What the hell? Because I had some problems like my earlier OBS would start picking up like, you know, my webcam, like sounds from my webcam mic, dude. So I just removed every single audio on my, like in my OBS. I'm dead. Yeah, so I just removed like every single audio and I only have one set up. But Polar, good shit, dude. I think it looks pretty good. 20 for that. And how much how long did the guy take for you to like edit the whole thing? I think 20 is fairly priced for like, you know, montage that's like nearly a minute and a half, I think. A day? Yeah, that's pretty good. Send me the link of that guy. Also, do you have to, you remember like at the end it says like, thanks for watching. Like, can you just cut that part out? Or is that part of the deal? Like, you have to show his name. I mean, he would want his promotion too, but pretty sure it costs money. What if you just cut it out and then, like, using OBS? You know, you just cut that part out. You put something else. Emery, what's up, man? I've been pretty good. What about you? What's up? That would be rude. I mean, sometimes they have like, it's like in their description and stuff, you know, and they tell you that you have to use it. It's like part of the deal, you know. You have to use, oh, he's won. Oh my god. Holy. That would be rude. Steal someone's work? I don't think it's stealing if he's getting paid. Is that... If I let him know that I will do that, and then, you know, I mean, he's still getting paid. Stealing would be like, you know, just taking his money and, or not giving him any money and then just using him, putting your name on top of it, right? Oh my god, I think this is like my first time, well, second time with the shotgun, man. This thing is insane. 60, what's up? What's going on, man? Golden charge. Emery, what's up? I've been pretty good, dude. What about you? Guys, 50, almost an hour into my stream, and this is my first game on, dude. What? Insane, isn't it? Like, usually at this point, I'm like already warmed up, and this is like my first game on. We got carried away with like all the laptop shit, dude. It's just, dude, it's not bad. But the problem is just in like most countries, you guys have like, I mean, at least in the US, you have like Micro Center, Best Buy, Target, right? Walmart, whatever. And in their electronics section, I know they have like a lot of different in like the display. Their stock is usually, they have much more like options available in the stock, right? So if you go there, they have like a lot of them in the display, and they have like a lot of bruh. And they have like much more stuff available in like their like stock, right? But with me, they don't really have, usually they have like one or two in display, the ones that are like, why would this guy come back? This guy is stupid, bro. Like, he knows I'm right here, and he like landed right on top of me. But that's not the case for us, dude. For us, everything is like packed, right? Let's say you visit like a computer store, everything is packed, right? You ask them if they have whatever you're asking for available, right? Or you call them first or whatever, if you're close with them. And they usually like inform you what they have and what they don't have and stuff like that. But they're not going to open it up. Yo. Calm down, PT. Okay. I don't even want his spaz. I just want this guy to not have his spaz. Like, I don't even want the spaz, dude. I have a much better gun. I just want that guy to not have his spaz. See? Oh no, he's spectating me. No way. Wait, is that the guy's? It could be someone else. Yeah, no. The TikToker got eliminated. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it right there. What was I talking about? Yeah, like for us, you just like visit a store and then you see whatever is available, right? You pay the money and then they open it up for you, right? So it's kind of different. Like before you spend, if you're spending like, you know, like $2,000 on a laptop, you should know everything about it first. I mean, that's just how it is for me, man. If I'm getting whatever I'm getting, right? Whether that's a monitor, a new GPU, a new CPU, a new phone. I like to do my research so I know everything about the thing, because I'm such a picky person in like everything. I can't just settle for like whatever. I don't know. It has to be perfect. Where did it go? Okay. No way I missed that. Yo, is that a bot? That is. Wow. Jeez, that was the last one? It's not really theft if he paid and he never yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Sometimes like in their description or whatever, or when they share their work, they text you that this part needs to be in. I have a couple of my friends who do like 5-bit work too, so I know, like, you know, usually either they have like in the description, or whenever you guys talk, right, they inform you that their like hashtag or their @ or whatever the case may be, it stays in the video. Or if you want that part cut out, then you have to pay more. Like if you don't want his like @ then you kind of have to pay more sometimes. What is this guy typing? Phantom, what's up, man? Yo, one, I said I had a South African code. I give it to the last try. Okay. Okay, good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Where do you... How do you keep finding this? Like, dude, do you never buy V-Bucks? Like, just for the sake of buying V-Bucks? You always have, like, some sort of code, dude. Like, how does it work? Alright, did I miss anything else? Brandley, you can play, yeah? I bought the Siren skin using your code 121. Did you get 6 cents? How do you know it was 6 cents, or why would I receive 6 cents? I don't know how much. It depends, like how much the skin costs and or the bundle costs and stuff like that. But I'm not quite sure like what's the exact cut, dude. I don't know about that. But I mean, if you bought it using code 121 in the Fortnite item shop, then probably, yeah. Well, it updates after a bit, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just a quick reminder, guys. Make sure you guys have 121 plugged in, okay? Because we have some interesting skins in the item shop. Okay. So if you guys end up spending your money, make sure you guys have Yo, what is that hairstyle, dude? Make sure you guys have 121 plugged in. American flag tattooed on top of this guy. Okay. What is that hairstyle, dude? Oh, damn, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. 1200, dude. Guys, I'm currently just warming up. That was my first game on. Whenever I put it on fills, you guys can play, okay? Yeah, when I play squads, you guys can play. Probably after a couple, I'm gonna put it on squads, okay? Like, Kuba, I think like you're like one of the unbothered people, one of the most unbothered people, right? Like you would visit a store, you're gonna look at the spec sheet, right? And you're gonna buy the thing just by looking at the specs. You know, not even caring about the design, keyboard, screen, anything else. Nope. I don't think you would care, right? Well, which makes sense. It's just, I think it's kind of like a personal preference thing, dude. There's some people who are like, who kind of like don't care about everything else that comes with it. But But unfortunately, dude, that's not me. Everything needs to be perfect. My OCD doesn't let me sit straight and just settle with whatever. So I would rather wait than buy something and then, you know, just not be happy with it. You know? Dude, if you're spending like closer to like $2,000, shit needs to be good. That's just how it is. Starter packs from the app call. Begging my mom for 6 months to buy it. All right. All right. Interesting, Phantom. Phantom, you're the one in India, right? With the conversion rate and stuff. I mean, it makes sense that your mom doesn't want you to buy V-Bucks. Burn Kid, what's up, dude? Yeah, Polar, I know, right? Most people, like, I don't know. I mean, that's what YouTube wants. YouTube wants, like, more yappers on streams. That's why they introduced this channel point shit, right? Channel point 1, 2, 3. This is like the new cool thing. But even if you're number 1, if someone starts typing more than you, they get the channel, like, number 1 mark next to the name. Researching, can read the fact that it says South Africa. Yeah. Yeah, Phantom, you might get your shit banned, dude. Like, you're just doing a whole bunch, bro, for like 1 skin or 2 skins or whatever. I wouldn't care risking my account, bro, just for dude, I don't even. I can buy V-Bucks. I don't buy V-Bucks. I don't care, dude. 90% of skins they come out, unless it's like. The only skins that I bought kind of like on the day one was I Spice, Eminem. What else? What is that? Mrs. Incredible, dude. Like, there's only like probably like 4 or 5 skins that I bought on day one, right? And there's like new collabs coming out every month. I don't know. I don't really care about a lot of skins. It's kind of pointless. No, dude, I had to reload. No way. Cloud gaming still connected to Xbox. People said I buy V-Bucks and codes in a lot of shady ways. Even I don't do that. Yeah. It's not, dude, it's never. There's not a skin in the item shop or in the history of Fortnite that is worth like losing your account. Or like putting yourself at a risk of like losing your account. That's just. What the hell? All right. This is one of the worst people I've fought in the history of Fortnite, dude. This guy missed like 30 shots. Lame ass, like, why are you? I'm doing pretty good, Burn Kid. What about you? Especially not a starter pack, yeah. Guys, when you grow up, you realize skins are not that important, dude. Like, there's other things that you could be spending your money on. Actually, dude, yeah, I take that back. Guys, spend your money, spend your mom's money, spend your dad's money. Use code 120 in the Fortnite item shop, okay? What the hell is this? Positive influence, chat. Okay, I have the charge. What are you going to do when they get rid of reload? Probably retire, dude. Boop. Damn, what? Handsome Lemon 34, what is that name? Okay, let me go up. I think I missed something in chat. Bro, I'm so happy, man. My room is so cold. New AC goes hard, dude. $20 are like so expensive to us. We can't even have it on our birthday for birthday money. $20. I'm trying to do the conversion. How much would that be? Yeah, well, okay. I think it depends on other things too. Why are you running, dude? Okay. Is he inside? Oh. Thank you for the spaz, dude. Oh my god. Yo, this guy is on my ass, dude. $30 HP, like. Slightly oversized for me. Yeah, American sizes are bigger than the rest of the world. Dude, that's the same case with their food too. Like, I look at so many like YouTube videos. I talk to so many of my friends. I've had a couple of friends like send me pictures of their, like, let's say if they're like in McDonald's, right? Their large and our large are like two different. Dude, I think for me, our medium is like their medium is like our large, like cold drink, right? Let's say you're in McDonald's, you get yourself a Coke or Sprite or 7-Up, whatever. The largest option that we have, right? Or the largest serving that we have is like their medium. And then they have extra large too. Like, it's insane to me, man. At that point, cup's like twice your size, or like twice the size of your head. And like, even in like other drinks, like coffees, cafe shops and this and that. Dude, why is everyone a camper in this game, dude? Like, $500 ml is our largest. I gotta look it up to see how it, like, what it looks, because I don't know what's our size. I think in like most parts in Europe, it's similar with like Asia and Middle East. I think US and Canada, they usually have like bigger portion. US for sure, dude. Like they have like the, yeah. Because I see like, even in like YouTube videos and stuff too, whenever Americans visit like other parts, let's say they're visiting Middle East or Europe or whatever, they complain like how the portions are. That was the last one? Dude, I never know. Oh, he had the Havoc. Back to back, dude. 18 kills. As per Indian mythology, we can't have $2 until we're like in high school or something. $2. How much is $2? How much is $2 in like Indian rupee, bro? $2 for us would be like 600. But I know like Indian and Pakistani rupees are like, they have different conversions. ₹180. What? And you can't have like 200 rupees unless you're in high school? I mean, how much can you buy off of 200? How much does a burger cost? McDonald's burgers like, how much do they cost? Let's say you're visiting McDonald's, dude. How much a burger would be? I'm not talking about like a kid-sized burger, like an actual burger, dude. How much would that be? Because like in comparison, like in most places, the burgers that we have, McDonald's is a little bit cheaper. It's like you can get a McDonald's burger for like 600, which is what, like $2 or something, a little over $2. But if you want like a good, like from like some fancy restaurants, McDonald's is like, you know, it's not that tasty, right? But there's like other restaurants that make burgers that are 10 times better than McDonald's, right? They usually cost like 800 or 900, sometimes even 1,000 and 1,100. But usually like the really good ones cost about 800, 850, 900. At that point, that's like $3.50, dude. Okay. Interesting. It's me, Michael. I mean, it's your name. What am I supposed to do with this piece of information, bro? Wait, Steph's not on? Bradley playing duos. Xena is on too. Party invite from Overflow 21. Who's he playing with, bro? I could get Xena on stream. I don't know if she's streaming, bro. Training grounds? Why is this guy sending me party invites, dude? I have the safety of just being able to return it. Yeah. Interesting. You got like most countries do have return policies and stuff with like whatever you buy, which is pretty good, you know. I think that's how it should be, but that's not. We don't really have that. We don't have on. The only return policy we have, and even it's not return, it's exchange policy, is like on clothes, and that's it. And there's some places that do have it on shoes as well, but that's pretty much it. Electronics, you know, whether you're buying like a washing machine, a fridge, AC, or like a TV, or you know, like a PC, a laptop. Any type of electronics, dude, we don't have return policies or exchange policies. So whatever you buy, even if it's good, if it performs good, if it performs bad, it's kind of like your thing, you know. You can sell it, but of course, if you buy something for $2,000 and you sell it the same exact day after opening the box and everything, it is not going to be. You can't sell it for $2,000, dude. It would probably get sold for like 1,500 or less than that, right? So you're just losing money in like, even if you buy it, open it up, and then sell it. So it's kind of like pointless, man. You have to be careful with like what you buy. So you have to do like a proper research first, right? There's some, dude, you can get like a fancy thing, some parts, or like some. Ooh, this guy got the Chun-Li. There's some parts that are like faulty by default, right? You know, there's like some faults that they have kind of like by manufacturer, right? So you just have to be careful like spending that much money on a product that could be faulty by nature, right? You know, there's like some phones that come with like a problem, right? So you kind of have to avoid those models. That's the same case with like laptops and stuff too. You know, so you got to do your research, you know, read up on Reddit of like how's the lifespan, how people, the ones who do have it, have been using it for quite some time. You just got to be careful, like, to do your proper research and see if whatever you're getting is actually worth the purchase. Because what if it's like, you know, it's like known, I buy a product and it is known to have like heating issues, right? Or like the panel having dead pixels, or the hinge breaking off, or like, you know, getting loose, or whatever the case may be. So you just have to be like, you know, careful. I mean, whatever product that I do buy, I'm quite confident that I never... Okay. I've never had like any problems, man. And that's because I do my research. Whatever, you know, if I'm spending money on something, I like to do a proper research. So I know 100%, you know, the problems that I even might face. And I think that's how it should be, because I've seen a lot of my cousins, my friends, they buy a product and then they don't like it. Or then they have a problem that is like, you know, we do the research and we look it up and it's like a well-known problem in like a GPU, in a PC, in a laptop, in a phone. And then they're kind of stuck with it, dude. You know? I've seen that in so many of my cousins, the ones who don't do that much research. I've seen that with a couple of my friends too, you know, they just buy the product because it looks fancy or it looks cool. Right? It fits their budget, so they spend the money. And then they regret it, because then, you know, you're stuck with a product that has like a well-known issue, man. And if it's like a faulty issue, like from the manufacturer, right? There's nothing for you, nothing you can do to fix it in like majority of the cases. So I don't know. One thing I learned from my dad, he still talks about it, right? And that's just the rule that he follows that I picked up. Spend good amount of money once. Get the best thing that you can afford. And then, you know, you wouldn't have to spend the money on repair costs. You wouldn't have to spend the money on upgrading it, you know, because you're not happy with it, whatever. Like, spend as much money as you possibly can at once. Buy the expensive product rather than like a cheap product and then having to spend the money again and again on repairs or upgrades or whatever. Calm down, dude. Bing, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, vending machines are functional now. They work. Boogie bombs have been uncommon, dude. I don't know. They've changed. Like, all of them are green. Yo, what? Okay, where's this guy? Yo, I gotta start looking like what loot sometimes. Bots have like a spaz or some shit, dude. Three hours of work left. Interesting. Do you have any days off this week? When are you going back home? Guys, if anyone wants to play after this, I could do duos. There's like a couple of people who were asking earlier. If you guys are on the stream, if you guys want to play next, let me know. Ooh, this guy has a mammoth. Oh my god. Dude, this guy got shitted on, bro. Two different sides. Ooh, 230 would have been amazing, bro. That's the same guy from the pre-lobby, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. From where? Bro, why does it spawn you on the other side of the world, dude? And he stole my loot, dude. I think bro, what is this game? Like, he's not even good, dude. I just have like nothing to fight. Okay, wow, this guy's getting sniped too. I need a sniper, bro. Or something at least, like a mammoth maybe. Wait, Pink, does it still hurt? Dude, this is like the third purple tag that I've found. I mean, I'm pretty sure like for like a week you're not supposed to eat on the same side. Yo, that guy is going crazy with the sniper, man. Like after getting a teeth removed, I'm pretty sure you... It's two of them. Bro, how? Are they teaming up? A shockwave, dude. Yo, is this guy cheating? Like, what is this, bro? Okay.